What is going on, everybody? Crypto's here. Hope you are all having an amazing day. Now, very exciting things happen on the Bitcoin chart, guys. If you have been following my videos for the past, I don't know, couple of weeks, we have been mainly watching this head and shoulders neckline on the Bitcoin daily chart. And I kept on saying that don't get too excited until Bitcoin manages to reclaim this resistance. Now look at this also, guys. This we have this green diagonal trend line, which is a very important one, and Bitcoin also is looking like it is going to get the daily close above all of these critical resistances, potentially flipping them into support. Now, what can we expect next? So I think from now on, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see a little, pullback of some sort in the markets probably tomorrow to, at least give a retest of all of these levels, because all of these support resistance areas, they have been so significant, guys. We have been, just look at this area. It is just congested with so many important trend lines that we have just been battling for the past couple of weeks. And now finally Bitcoin managed to work its way above it, and now we're looking to consolidate and build some strength above all of these trend lines, flipping them into support. Now we managed to work our way past the daily 21 MA. We broke below it. It was all the way on November 16th since the last time we were above the daily 21 MA. So now this is an amazing sign. I want to see Bitcoin, start to, build a floor around these areas. And eventually my next Bitcoin price target is this blue trend line. So it depends on how fast we get to it. But if we go there, let's say tomorrow, in the next 2 days, that would give us a price target of around $55,000. But if we see a lot of sideways movement, the longer it takes, the higher this trend line will be. But I think 55,000 is a reasonable area to look at as a next potential resistance. So we will be keeping a close eye on that. Now, very bullish sign. Now Bitcoin is clearly above the 50-week moving average, guys. Now I have been telling you to not to wait until a candle fully opens and closes below the 50-week moving average, and if that happens, then I said I would start to get worried, and we could say that we have lost that level. But this close below the 50-week moving average was a fake out, and Bitcoin managed to work its way back above it. Now also this blue, let's see, this blue diagonal support, Bitcoin never broke below it, guys. So all is looking amazing for Bitcoin right now, and I think that things are just setting up for us to have a pretty bullish end of the year. I'm just happy that we're not gonna be like stressing and just thinking about panic selling on Christmas Day during the New Year's. So I'm happy that we will be getting that little peace of mind, and hopefully potentially make a lot of money in these next couple of days, guys. Because always remember, guys, remember how you felt, remember how you have been feeling when prices were here, remember how you've been feeling during this price action, remember how you have been feeling here bag holding simply because you never took profit. Now I don't know exactly what I'm expecting yet. I will need to study the charts more to see what I will expect in the short term, to see how high Bitcoin will go. Are we getting into a new cycle and Bitcoin will go to new all-time highs? I don't know yet. But the only way that I will think that Bitcoin might be going for a new all-time high is if it manages to get back over this resistance, guys. But until then, what I was originally anticipating, if you have been following me on Twitter, is something kind of like this, where we would get rejected at this level, guys. So this is what I am expecting so far, and this would make a perfect head and shoulders pattern, which would be the end of this crypto market cycle. So until Bitcoin can reclaim this diagonal, this is what I am expecting, and I would honestly love for this to play out. I think that if it does, Bitcoin dominance will be falling in the process, and this would give alts potentially a good maybe 2 to 3 weeks of just, you know, blowing up, and we would be seeing very, very nice price action. Now, let us take a look at the crypto total market cap. So we broke out of this daily falling wedge, guys. Everything has played out exactly how, you know, according to my analysis. If you've been following all my YouTube videos since I've started my channel, I have never ever been bearish, guys. I gave you, you know, the warning signs, the levels to watch out for, but overall I was bullish, and I was expecting, I was leaning more towards a recovery from the crypto markets. Okay, so what's next? Okay, this resistance line, crucial, and it looks like the total market cap is going to close above it. We have 47 minutes till the daily close, so I'm extremely excited for that one. But this gray area, that is the next critical resistance that we need to get back above, guys. And from there, I think we're off to the races. The total crypto market cap will probably push to new highs, with the Bitcoin dominance making new lows, guys. And I think this will be extremely bullish, but as you all know, we're still waiting on that Bitcoin dominance, guys. This chart has been driving me crazy. It does not want to pick a direction. We're just hovering between the 40 to 42% level. And like I said, we do have a head and shoulders pattern. However, the head and shoulders is at the bottom of a trend instead of at a top. Now, when these head and shoulders are forming near the bottom of a trend, the probabilities of playing out are significantly reduced. They tend to be reversal patterns, and how it tends to play out is that you could draw like this resistance line above the two shoulders, and prices normally tends to break out and then retest this support above the shoulders before making new highs, guys. So that is a scenario that I do not want to see play out. So we're still waiting on that. This is still a head and shoulders pattern, which, so we can still say that the chances of it breaking to the downside are still more likely until proven otherwise. So we're still keeping a close eye on that. Now, guys, let's take a look at some altcoins. Okay, so first one on our list is our beloved XRP. Now, we know that the snapshot is tomorrow, and I read online that normally the solo snapshot, you were supposed to receive 0.2 solos per XRP, and now that was brought down to like 0.013 solos per XRP. So it is really not much, and maybe that's why we're not seeing, you know, a huge pump prior to the airdrop. I mean, not that we tend to see huge pumps before these airdrops, but definitely more than, you know, the 2 to 5% that we've been getting with the XRP price action. Now, what I would love to see play out is a big XRP breakout, let's say tomorrow, the day of the airdrop, something big that can take us above the huge, you know, $1 to $1.05 resistance. And then I do expect to see a sell-off following right after the snapshot, and then hopefully that sell-off takes us, I mean, even if it does take us kind of a little bit below $1, but that would be at night. I think we would definitely, price would definitely work its way back up over this important support, and we would still hold that support by the daily candle close, guys. So this is the scenario that I would like to see. So I would like to see a nice green day for XRP tomorrow, which is the day of the airdrop. Now it's happened. The time is 20 UTC time, which would be, I think, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So and the daily close will happen at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and so the snapshot will be exactly 1 hour after the daily candle has closed. So hopefully we see some nice momentum tomorrow, and the XRP can give us a very strong daily candle close. Now the other scenario that I'm looking at is if XRP cannot break past this resistance by tomorrow, then I am expecting the sell-off after the snapshot to take us back to the 90-cent area, where XRP will find support and then eventually work its way back up, where we could potentially see an inverse head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, and this would form our right shoulder. The pullback of tomorrow would form our right shoulder. Now, if we take a look at, let's see how XRP is doing against Bitcoin. It's actually, I suppose it's actually doing very well. Right, let's see. So right here, XRP, wow, actually guys, that is a very, very nasty candle wick against BTC. But nevertheless, XRP managed to get above this huge resistance. Wow, look at that. Look at where we got rejected. Let me open this up, guys. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you've been following, then you would have known that XRP BTC pair is breaking out of this huge falling wedge pattern. And look at this, guys. My trend line was key. Look at where the price reached. So wow. Okay, so I am expecting, I mean I would expect to see a pump tomorrow because it is the final day of the snapshot, and nobody will, I think the majority of people will not sell their XRP prior to the snapshot. But personally, I'm really thinking about selling my XRP just before the snapshot, guys, because the amount of money that I will get from the solo token, I could definitely save much more money than that if I can, let's say, sell XRP at $1 and manage to buy back at 90 cents. So I don't know exactly what I will do yet, but so far that is the plan that I am sticking with. So when it comes to the XRP BTC chart, just hope that, we find support right here and we're able to hold on. Now let's take a look at what are our top coins that we've been looking at. Yeah, guys, so SHIB. So I have been posting about SHIB since early this morning, guys. Look at this. Look at this huge falling wedge on the SHIB chart, guys. This trend line has been the most important one. That was the Binance listing all-time high, and now SHIB is working its way back above that trend line. Look at the first time we retested this trend line, SHIB went on a 54% rally, guys. So now today is going to really be, we did barely close above it yesterday, but today is really a nice confirmation that SHIB has broken out and has reclaimed this trend line, and you can expect potentially a pullback to retest it as support before seeing SHIB start working its way towards hopefully another huge leg up, guys. So this is it for Shiba Inu. And now Spell. Now I have been covering this coin a lot, and I started selling some Spell tokens around the 2.4 cent area, but my last Spell bag was completely dumped exactly at this high, guys, around 2.6 cents. This is where I sold the last of my Spell tokens. Now the money that my Spell funds, I actually transferred them into Shiba Inu this morning. It was actually up 3% when I bought in, so now it's up 8%, so that's very good. But I am not keeping my eyes out of Spell, guys. It is the second cheapest coin on Coinbase after Shiba Inu, and it has a much smaller market cap than Shiba, guys. So what I am expecting in the short term is a pullback to the 20 to 19, maybe 18 cent range, but I don't expect to close any daily candles below the 2 cents. Sorry, not 19 cents, 0.19. So this is what I'm expecting, a pullback like this, which is where I will be looking to add back to my Spell bag, guys, right here, because I think this coin has a lot of potential, and once we break this resistance area, I think Spell definitely goes for new all-time highs, guys. And a coin that I haven't covered in a while is actually Casper. So on the 4-hour chart, Casper, I tweeted when Casper broke below this descending trend line, and now there was a inverse head and shoulders breakout. So now we can definitely expect this little pullback to potentially retest it before Casper starts going for new highs. Now flipping back to the daily chart, guys, look at this, this level right here. This is the level that Casper needs to reclaim. If we can reclaim the daily 21 MA, I think Casper just pushes I don't know, we'll see, but I think we will definitely see more bullish price action from Casper. So this daily candle is not looking too good, but the candle on Huobi is actually not closing at 8 p.m. At 7 p.m. Eastern time, it's actually going to close at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So you can see the daily candle closes in 16 hours and not in 40 minutes like it does on the other charts, guys. So this is it for today's video, guys. Always remember that this is not financial advice, and also remember that any good technical analyst can always change his thesis, guys, because the charts are constantly changing. So just because something looks bullish today does not mean that it will continue to look bullish on the following day, guys. So always stay posted, because if I give an analysis, it is possible that I often change my opinion and I post something on Twitter to keep you guys updated. So if you've enjoyed this video, please drop a like, hit the subscribe button and drop a comment. It will be greatly appreciated, guys. Happy holidays. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. So take care. Have a good night.